Oh my god, SenpaiNoah hasn't posted in a week. Somebody call a doctor. Look, bro, I'm back. Low-key, I just got back from a hurricane. I live in Louisiana, and you know, we kind of like got it rough. I mean, look at Hurricane Ida. It fucking whooped our asses. But fear not, ninjas. SP back in the building to tell y'all about the time I was snorting that Benny. Question of the day for my man Dre. What's the highest y'all ever been? Let me know in the comments. Before we get the video started, I want to give a shout out to Stay Clem, a phenomenal YouTuber. He tells stories just like me. Y'all should go check him out. I'll pop a picture on screen. I'll have his link in the bio. Y'all should also check out the Wannabes. Fucking great ass fucking skate content. I don't know if any of y'all skate out there. Let me know in the comments if you do, because I really like to know, because that's fucking awesome. Y'all should really fucking check them out. It's fucking great ass shit. I have a link to both of their shits in my bio if y'all want to check either of them out. But without further ado, grab your blunts, grab your snacks, and let's get into this fucking video. This story starts off 2 years back, late 2019, back in my goon days. It was a normal day. I'm cooling at my house, having a swell time, you know what I mean? I'm not doing shit. And my homie Austin, a typical character in my stories, hits me up on some nonsense. This ninja calls me and asks me if I wanted to come over and we could find some weed to smoke. Now, at the time, I had plugs, but like I had no type of money. But if I had a way that was gonna get me higher than a kite, I wasn't gonna stop him. So I get off the phone with him after him convincing me to do this bullshit that, I mean, I kind of wanted to do, but I kind of like didn't want to do. You know, like, you ever get that feeling that you want to do something, but you're like scared because you know how you act? Like, when I was high, bro, I'd act out of proportion. Y'all saw in some of my stories. I mean, I jumped on a fucking table one time. That's a little bit crazy, you know what I mean? But like I was saying, I got off the phone with him and his grandma had ended up picking me up at like 9 o'clock at night because my parents don't love me. Now, remember this in detail because it's gonna be important later in the story. It was cold as hell, my ninja. Like, balls in the snow cold, like call a doctor cold. It was hella cold. The best way to put it, it was cold, my ninja. Way too cold for a young Negro to be picked up at 9 in the morning. But furthermore, I get into his grandma's car after freezing my McNuggets off for like 5 minutes, and we take a trip to Austin's house. And when we get there, we stop by his grandma's house. I smacked down on some of her food because that shit was bussin'. Food was so good, I'd fuck his grandma right on the table. Put some honey mustard on that ass. Man, stop playing. Stop playing, man. You think I wouldn't go crazy on the grandma just cause she old? Hell no. I'd eat some goddamn mozzarella sticks on them old ass saggy old titties, man. Stop playing. And after that scrumptious meal, we head back to Austin's house, which is right next to door to his grandma's house. Don't ask me why. Country people are just weird like that, okay? I learned that the hard way. And when we get into Austin's house, we're just sitting in Austin's room, plotting, thinking about how we was gonna get that gas, that za, that exotic, that cookie dough cheese puff pack. I wanted some loud. And it just so happened, Austin had the money. So we were just trying to figure out how we were gonna cop this weed. We're sitting there, I'm texting my plugs, he's texting his plugs, making phone calls like some young businessmen. And I finally get a text back from one of my plugs who said he'd get us right. Now, the thing about my plug was he was in middle school, okay? But he's so loud on the low. And, you know, his only transportation was a bike. That nigga did not have no type of car. It's kind of sad to say that my plug was some middle school white boy, young boy fan. You know, the ones that, you know, you see on your story. That bitch got 30 bodies on a day. I give my plug at a very low. You know what I'm talking about, bro. You know exactly what I'm talking about because they be driving me fucking insane. They'll say that they have any strain in the fucking world. Some fucking McDonald's classic gas, nigga. What? No, bro. You don't have gas like that, bro. You're selling fucking mid. And yes, my ninja was selling and packing like damn Walter White on that bike. And yes, my plug was low-key cool. He was finna take that bike ride to sell me that 2.5. So I sent him the Addy. He says he's on his way, and remember how I said it was cold as hell? We had to wait outside for this ninja in this cold ass weather. But I had to see it through, my boy. I had to see it through. I was finna get this 2.5 today. Oh yes. Buying that 2.5 for 25. Today's the day I'ma shine. Me and Austin then walked to his grandma's house because we don't want to buy kush with his nosy ass mom. So we're chilling in his grandma's house and we just keep checking outside to see if he was there yet. The plug then says he's almost here. Never trust a plug. So we go wait outside for him. At this point, I'm about to catch pneumonia behind some damn weed. So I call him up because I'm about to die. I have no shoes on. I feel like a slave back in the old days. I cannot feel my toes. Austin is about shivering. He looks like he been playing Just Dance his entire life. I'm still on the phone with the plug at this point, and he finally says he's here. Bro, tell me why he sends a picture and he's at the wrong house. Really, my nigga? Do better. Why? Like, at this point, I just went back inside and I almost cried. Like, it was that bad. Bro, you know how cold I was? I told y'all to remember this detail. I was so cold. Bro, it's really ridiculous how fucking cold I was. If you were there, bro, you'd understand. You probably wouldn't even went through some bullshit like this to get some weed, some fiends, some goons, some menaces to society. Now, I bet you wonder, where does this lead to the Benadryl? I'm about to get to it. Just wait. Make sure you niggas subscribe. Just wait. The plug then goes home after this. I haven't talked to him since that day. I've been pissed off since that day. I'm still scheming on that nigga. And that left 2 sober high schoolers to scheme something up. So we're sitting in his living room, bummed out. I'm like, bro, we gotta do something. Austin's looking around for his house for anything. Like, for example, pills to get us high, something to make lean with. Shit, we were even considering getting high with nutmeg. But he didn't have any of that. I don't know why he didn't have any medicine in his house. But then he pulls out these Benadryl tablets from his cabinet. I'm looking at Austin like, bro, are you serious? Then I come to this conclusion. Fuck it. Those words, gentlemen and ladies, will get you in a lot of trouble. Take my word for it. It never ends good. So then we get down on our hands and knees to snort this shit up. But first, we had to chop up some lines. I grab my credit card and we get straight into it. We each had 1 pill, so we evenly divided both of them. And after we chopped our shit up, I got first go on this shit. I was ready to snort it, and I completely missed it. Austin is fucking dying his ass laughing, and so am I. But I don't miss the second time. It goes completely up my nose. At an instant, my nose is on fire, bro. Mad pink stuff from the pills coming out my nose, and that shit hurt. Austin then goes for his line, a 10 out of 10. He did that shit perfect. He looked like he been doing this shit his whole life. There's fucking white and pink shit all over his grandma's table, looking like we're fucking coke addicts. But in reality, we're just dumbasses. We're fucking dumbass fucking high schoolers. Stupid. We're both jumping around like fucking Tigger from Winnie the Pooh because that shit kinda burns. And then we calm down. We realize we ain't getting high off this shit. Like, the only effects that we got from that shit was the fact that after Austin snorted it, he got tired as fuck. But sleeping pills don't do shit to me. Like, it doesn't make me tired at all. So the pills did not do a thing. Austin, on the other hand, is laying down on the sofa fucking slump. It was pointless, bro. I fucked up my pure nostrils that I might have snorted Takis while I was younger. Fucked up, man, for no reason. So after that, Austin goes to sleep. I lay my ass down too, but throughout the whole night, I couldn't sleep. It was like the opposite effect that Austin was getting. The pills made me like hella tired, but like my body just couldn't do it. And that's pretty much how our night went. We were still sober, we got no weed in the end, and we just went out sad, man. Don't do what we do. I feel like I shouldn't even have to say this shit, but like, please don't do it. My nose hurt for weeks, and I still have nose problems to this day, from all the fiend shit I put up there in my fiend days. The moral of the story is, don't snort Benadryl, or really anything in general, unless you're goofy, you feel me? But that's pretty much the end of the story. Hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have a safe day, y'all have a blessed day. I hope some good shit happens to y'all. Make sure you subscribe, leave a like if you fuck with the videos. I have way more. This is SenpaiNoah, signing off. Peace.
But she creeping too, punching out, chipping too, from mother to the youth, for the court, that's the truth. Walking through pendles on me, unaffected, you see. I'm ascended from breed, non-symmetrical, static, electrical, coming reciprocal. I'm working mystical, by statistical. Yes, I'm a one that's correct. Gotta clean up my chest. I'm feeling real like a vet. What are the emotions I kept? Do not hide your feelings. To myself, couldn't risk anyone's health. Me useless, book on the shelf. Percentage of damage I dealt. Treacherous rambling, unstable handling. Ruthless decisions, I question me channeling. Quote unquote loyalty, of a team 14. Crazy as hell, it's unethically hard to see.
What the fuck is you talking about? about me, what the fuck do you think? That little paw on the brink, I'm a genuine saint. Who you talk about me? No, you ain't with the team. They see 40 or D. Only coming to me cause that little bitch in need. Yo.